Hi, I'm Jalith from mrsmojo.co.uk, which I set up to help you know it's good to be you. So I'd like to show you my Happy Teenager Fun Book. This is the version you will get if you buy it on Amazon. And if you buy it from my website, you'll get a lovely PDF version to print out and fill in at home, or just view it as a PDF and make your notes in a notebook. So, teenage girls, we all know that they put themselves down at every opportunity. They feel too fat, too ugly, too stupid, too horrible. Just every negative thing that you could think of saying, they say it to themselves. And as a mum, you will realise that your little girl, who you love with all of your heart, is putting herself down. And you know how bad that can be because you have been there too. You've got the negative voices in your head that'll go, you're not good enough, blah, blah, blah. And it can ruin your life, okay? So I've done it to myself for far too long, and I don't want that for your daughter, okay? I've worked in schools coaching teenage girls who are facing their GCSEs. And oh my goodness, they're still the same. It's all about relationships and worrying that they're not pretty enough to find the perfect partner, that they're too silly and stupid and not good enough, and they're never going to get their goals of their grades, and then they're never going to get a job of their dreams. They constantly compare themselves to others and always feel bad about who they are. So they've got loads of worries on them. Some of them I know were already on antidepressants or showing signs of eating disorders because their constant negative mind monkeys were telling them that they're not good enough. And that negativity leads to negative behaviour basically. They think life's just hard, it shouldn't be fun, they don't deserve love, they don't deserve happiness, they put themselves down all the time. So as a mum, you will be worried and you will know that something needs to be done. So in this book, I have put everything that made a difference to me as a teenager, in my 20s, in my 30s, when I had kids and felt really rubbish and just not good enough. Everything that has made a difference to me is in this book, okay? I designed it because I know how much pressure there is at school at the moment, and the homework, and trying to balance homework and a job and everything like that. So this is all about fun, short, quick exercises that can be done. This book can fit into school bags, handbags, and they can just work on an exercise as and when they want to. Now the idea is that once the whole book is complete, they've got something to look back at and go, do you know what, I'm not that bad, I'm really good at this, I can do this, I feel good about this, this makes me happy. So this is like a little pocket life coach, a pick-me-up that I want them to have in their bag at all times so that they do feel good about being them. The first section is about pressures, so my time and my schoolwork, how to focus on the subjects in particular that they don't feel very confident about, how to manage time, workloads, homework, exam revision, how to motivate themselves with the power of rewards, how to prioritise their workload, how to stay focused and really switched on in class and at home, how to just get the best out of their time basically. The next section is feelings. So feelings, how what they feel and think about every day becomes a belief, how important beliefs are, how to change beliefs that don't suit them, how to strengthen the beliefs about themselves that do help them, what feelings do they want to feel on a regular basis, what feelings do they want to avoid on a regular basis, what's the difference, what is the point of feelings, what's behind the feelings, how to deal with feelings that don't serve them. So anger is coming out a lot with girls. They're getting really angry, violent in some cases. So how can you let these feelings out in a way that will really help them get over them, and it's a healthy form of getting out. There's also a bit about self-esteem, self-confidence, self-worth, what's the difference, what makes them happy. I've put this in because when I was coaching women in particular, I sat down and I would say to them, what makes you happy? And a lot of them could not answer. So this is really important. And I'm asking them to write down 100 things that make them happy, so they can constantly look at this and have a pick-me-up and know what makes them feel good, because that's what confidence and self-esteem and happiness to me is all about. There's exercises on their fears, why it's good to be them, why they're awesome, what unique gifts they have. So basically, if they are struggling at school in any way with a particular subject, they will realise that their exam results does not define their self-worth. It does not make them who they are, okay? Because again, I did that. I felt like a failure if I didn't get a certain mark in certain subjects, and I did well. Looking back, I just want to go back and say, not get a grip, but just it's not as big a deal as you think it is. Yes, exam results open up doors of opportunities, but if you know who you are and you know your strengths and you know your gifts and what makes you unique, you can do whatever you put your mind to. So that's what I want them to know, and to have that strong belief from now right up until they're going ahead and sort of excelling in their careers. So friendships, that's a biggie, because I know girls can totally tear each other down with one comment. So what is their idea of a good friend? How are they a good friend? What relationships are serving them? What are their limits and boundaries? And this is really important. And it's giving them the time to just evaluate who they are and how far they're prepared to go on the issues that I know as a mum you will be worried about. It's also got a get out line, because being a teenager is a scary thing, and if they can practice a phrase that will help them sort of becomes natural to them, it helps them deal with difficult situations that again you're not going to be there to help at the time. So then we've got health. So it's basically my top tips as a nutritional advisor to find out about the foods that make them thrive, rather than having them read up online about all the different misinformation that's out there about diets and foods. This is on the basis that what's not so good for them, but they obviously will want to eat, but maybe just avoid or limit if they can. But it's all about knowing what their body wants, what makes them work, because your body is as unique on the inside as it is on the outside. Exercise. So I'm not one to tell you that your daughter, they have to go to the gym 4 times a week for an hour each time, because again, I was told that. I used to dance. I was dancing loads and I did love it and I did enjoy it, but I have worn away all the cartilage in my knees, and the consultant said that if I carry on doing such high impact exercise, I'm going to end up in a wheelchair. So I've had to totally revolutionise my exercise regime, and luckily for me, I'm a fitness coach, so I was teaching yoga as well, so I do more mindful exercise. So this is letting your daughter know what suits them and what's fun for them, so that they don't have a lifetime ahead of thinking I should be doing this and I should be doing that, because that doesn't serve anybody. Also, something that I again use as an adult is an exercise on your medicine bag. So it's having a list of things that you know really help pick you up when you're under the weather or stressed, and that's what your daughter needs. They need just something they can go to and go, I need to feel better, can I try this, can I try that? So it's looking at these in advance, if you like, so that they're better equipped for when they really need it. And the next section is all about goals, how to achieve goals, how to write goals, how to make smaller action steps so that they feel in control of what they want to achieve. And this is brilliant, especially if they're revising for exams, because lots of things can get on top of them, and if they have a clear action plan, they're more likely to do better. Great friends, keeping great friends, good relationships, because obviously you don't want them to get in a relationship that's going to pull them down, because again, I did that and I ended up with some right idiots. So we don't want that for your daughters at all. And then we've got my 11 commandments for happiness. So the things that I have really known to make a difference to me, it's all just as a sort of a little checklist, if you like, on the things they can do just to feel good about who they are and stay on track for their happy life. Okay, and at the end we've got fun stuff, so it's just little pictures for them to cut out, be crafty with, do whatever they feel they need to do with. I've got some colouring in. Again, it's really good in terms of mindfulness to just help them chill out and get rid of any worries if they are doing a repetitive activity. So colouring in is my favourite, so I've got those in. And then at the end of the book there is a notes and ideas section, and again my wish is that this is just jam-packed full of notes and ways they are amazing, so that they can look back and really believe and start to believe in themselves. So that's the book, and if you've got a close relationship with your daughter, I would love for you both to work on it together. I do have a Happy Woman version because it does open up some amazing conversations, and you can talk about your feelings together. You can share your experiences as a teenager, what you've learned. Yeah, and I really hope it picks them up. This is also good if you're a teacher and you've got girls in your class who you know are just not fulfilling their potential. They're holding themselves back because they're telling themselves they're not good enough. This is perfect for them, because this is what I've used to coach girls in schools as well when they were totally stressing out about exams and they were more than capable of doing well. It was what they were telling themselves that was holding them back. So it's really jam-packed full of amazing, powerful exercises, and really from the bottom of my heart, I just want it to help people, help your daughter realise that they are good enough, that they do deserve a happy life, and that they can achieve whatever they put their mind to. So thanks for watching.